There we go. And then you go boop. Hey, you can't hear it, but it's going on right now on the web. I think. On the internets. All the way across the internet.
Oh, look, now we're live.
Yeah, anybody want to watch how bad it is? Because I think there's going to be some echo. I think there might be some echo. We got... Brian played Halo. What a surprise. This is like...
I would say Push to Talk is a great recommendation.
Mike, are you drunk? Because that would make for a good episode.
Push to Talk. I have to find Push to Talk.
Alright, here we go. And 3, 2, 1. Live from Nutfest. It's Guys, Games, and Beer. Here comes the endless echo. Endless echo. That's gonna be awesome. This is the best. It's the best we've ever done. So anyway, welcome to the I don't know what this is. The office meeting for Guys, Games, and Beer. We've got some very important topics to cover today. We probably won't get them all done. We're in Sprint 3 of the Guys, Games, and Beer project. I want to mention that we've missed both Sprints 1 and 2's goals horribly, and our product sucks. But, you know, we can just keep going, right? Yeah, but, you know. But, you know, it was the G2B owners' thought that, you know, it doesn't matter.
They don't even pay us for the shit, so.
I mean, they paid Larry, but not us.
Yeah, how come Larry gets paid?
Yeah, wait a minute. Wait, Larry got paid?
How's he getting paid?
He got a way better contract than anybody else.
He got a paid
Why
vacation and everything.
Gimp get paid and I don't?
Wait, Larry's a gimp?
No.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of true.
I thought he's HR.
No,
I thought he was
Larry's
a
I don't
furry.
know.
You guys make me still room with the Gimp, and he gets paid and I don't.
What?
Jack.
I gotta look at how I can change this view here.
I think I'll
it goes
look
like
up the
this, right?
definition.
There we go.
of gimp.
Now we got welcome
So
to
for those
Hollywood Squares.
uninitiated-
This is round 1. Oh, wait. There, I switched it over to the Hollywood Squares mode. And now I think we're okay. Hey, Ryan, show them what you were showing earlier. Look at this. That's pretty cool, huh? That's pretty cool. Anyway,
You can go that way.
I think we're gonna have beer court. Generally, I would do the song, but I
Real
can
echo?
hear myself feeding back, and it's really hard to talk when that's going on.
Yeah, the
Really
echo
super
is
hard.
pretty low.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Oh, this is by you, Rob.
Here, wait.
Hold on, I'll mute myself first.
Beer court. That sounds like shit. That really sounded bad, but we're gonna keep that recording.
Hello, Christopher from Germany.
Hey, Chris from Germany. Hey, somebody's actually monitoring stuff today, huh?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. The Germans do like to drink a bit. As one of their strong points.
Racist.
I don't think the Germans are technically a race. I mean, I don't think that's how that works. I suppose you could be. I don't know.
Ultra
There's a lot of
racist.
people. Yeah, I guess.
All right, let's see what we got tonight.
Can't we give this to? No,
Hey, you
everyone's
want
here,
to hold
right?
this up? Wait, I can. What? I can hold it up for you while you read it. There you go.
All right,
It's
so we
backwards.
have,
Oh, that's good.
one from our buddies at Third Space Brewing out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We've done a couple of their beers before. This is their Mocha Java. Let's see what it says anything about that. A rich porter. Wow. Brimming with soft. No, it doesn't say soft.
Words are fun.
It's brimming with.
Crisp order brimming with intense coffee aroma and flavor with an enticing
Huh?
sweet cocoa.
You hear?
All right, let's give this a try.
I didn't hear him, but that doesn't mean it didn't go. It, okay, so we're gonna try this.
Smells cocoa.
I smell the coffee. Yeah, coffee. Yeah.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
How many times have you seen like people doing like a podcast in Discord and like half of them are in the same room and they're all on different screens? That's the extra bonus you get when you watch Guys, Games, and Beer. You get this awesome echo
Yeah,
chamber.
a totally unnecessary experience.
And sometimes you get a kitty.
That's right. You know what? It's not necessary, but it's that extra mile that Guys, Games, and Beer goes to give you.
Everyone that listens to us.
We give the extra mile.
We do.
We're like the Green Mile of podcasts.
Well, we've been on death row for quite a while. They say.
Haven't killed us yet.
Welcome to Guys, Games, and Beer.
All right.
One of the podcasts to watch for 17 was it?
Yeah, 2017. No, it's
2017.
Yeah. Over
Up and coming
over 2
podcast.
decades. Two
Amazing
decades
how
of
the mighty
podcasting.
fall. 2 decades.
Start decade 2, 2022.
Yeah.
No, 2012 is what he said.
Right, but they're 2 different decades. So the 2010s, and now we're in the 2020s.
Yeah,
So
he's
it's 2
playing with
different
it.
decades.
He's being creative with the numbers. He's marketing it.
We're clearly anti-semantic here.
That is true.
Whoa. Hey, I resemble. Wait, no, I don't resemble that more. Wait a minute.
Wait, we got Tom is a spinning couple of boxes, so he's coming up. That's actually him. That's what he looks like. If anybody has not seen Tom, he's a quantum box.
And shows he's muted.
The act of
Tom's
observation.
Quantum box.
Yeah.
The quantum box. All right. Anyway, we've got Mocha Java here, and it's
very Java.
yes, very
Yeah,
Java.
it's
I like
pretty bitter.
coffee.
I like coffee too, but this is pretty. I guess got tang.
Now, Tom, you don't drink coffee,
No.
so that's kind of a negative for you.
Yeah, I gotta say.
Yeah, you definitely drink
I'm
coffee.
I'm kind of glad I'm not there because I can't have coffee.
See, I was
Yeah.
hoping for a little mocha in here. I'm not getting much mocha. I'm mainly getting Java.
Yeah, it's mainly Java, but it's got like the sense of mocha in it. You know, you smell it, and it's got that chocolate scent smell to it.
Mocha, isn't that booger? Oh no, that's Moco. Sorry.
Yeah, this has more
Sorry.
of an Ubuntu aftertaste, though.
like 20.04.
Brian, I
Yeah,
appreciate
it's trying to
the-
true. It's LTS. Yeah.
Leaping lizard. Is that what is? I don't know. I've given up on like actually tracking Ubuntu's naming conventions
Well-
at this point.
Yeah, it is 2004 LTS.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna turn on the mic for a second here so people can hear me. Let me unmute. All right,
Where's-
starting with. Whoops, sorry.
All right, starting with.
Mike,
whoop.
party cooler?
You remuted yourself.
Would you grab this out of a party cooler?
Would you grab this out of a party cooler, noob?
No.
Okay.
Like, I would not, like, if it was like a party.
Travis, you grab it out
No,
of
it's not for a party cooler for me.
Brian?
Contentious opinion, but I would absolutely drink this.
Okay. Ryan, how about you?
Party cooler. I don't think I'd grab from party cooler.
All right, I'm with. Okay, Rob.
Yeah, sure. I grab it out of a party cooler. It's my. I like coffee. You know, I mean, it's my kind of thing.
Yeah, if it was the last beer in my fridge, I would not be upset though.
No, I'm not grabbing this out of a party cooler.
But would I grab it out of
That's
a
fair
party
enough.
Cooler specifically? No.
I think I would, especially in the morning.
All right.
You know?
Well, are you ordering it at the pub?
What about the Pabst coffee, the hard coffee? Would you
That
pick
stuff's
that
great.
over this one?
Dude, I keep that in my fridge,
That's-
so yeah,
I'd
definitely,
order
yeah,
it at the pub.
for sure.
Okay.
That's a good point, Ben. That is actually one. Ooh, this tastes a lot like that. I think I would have to go with the PBR hard coffee over
Oh
this.
yeah.
Because is there
Still
milk
beer
in
for
there?
me, probably.
All right, Travis is getting a Brian.
Oh, definitely at the pub. Yeah.
All right, Brian's ordering at the pub.
After dinner, drink. Yeah. after dinner
Oh,
porter.
okay, that's actually a good point.
Steak.
Very
All
good
right, Rob?
point.
Yeah, the bitters will bring out that steaky flavor.
Rob, you ordered at the pub?
Yeah.
I'll order at the pub. By the way, Ryan, I think your mic was off.
Oh, it's push to talk.
He was right next to me.
Yeah, I was right next
Oh.
to you. It came through. Okay, I did, I would not order at the pub. It's just not my, again, you know, you guys, I don't drink coffees. Except for Pabst Hard Coffee, because that's like drinking fucking chocolate milk.
So say we all.
That's
All
what's
right,
tradition.
let's pass verdict on this beer, guys.
I'll give it an alright. Yeah.
You know, I'm giving it a thumbs up, even though it's a coffee.
I wish I could get that screen cap out of
All right,
context.
Judge Rob, you need to pass verdict on this beer.
I don't know.
That's a little rough, Ben. Screenshots out of context.
Right?
That hurt.
Verdict is that this beer goes to.
I don't know.
Neglectedly average beer.
Yeah, on the charge of impersonating some coffee, I find you guilty. And sentence you to espresso hell. Oh, wait. Drinking, yes!
Okay.
It's hard to do this, like, all in the same room with headsets on.
In virtual and meat space.
Yes, it's kind of
I
weird.
don't like it. I'm getting a little.
Well,
kinda
here's what you
creeping me out.
do. You just have to be really obsessed with yourself and just like nonstop stare at the camera, which the last 2 years has really just accelerated.
That's what Ryan's doing right now. He is doing like the 1,000-mile stare, and it's looking right in the camera. He is right.
I'm trying to read mine. Push to talk.
That's why I decided
He's seen some shit.
He sees some shit right next to him.
Hey, so, Travis, why don't you tell people where we are? What we're doing?
So these bunch of nerds here, everybody but myself, obviously. No, I'm just kidding.
Of course.
We're all hanging out. We're all hanging out at NetFest, and basically NetFest is a week-long thing we've been doing for a little over 20 years now, between Christmas and New Year's, where we set up, hang out, and play games together. It's a good excuse. Really, it's an excuse to play whatever. We can all get as many people as possible to play. So this week we've been playing some rounds of Golf with Friends. We've been playing hilarious games of Cursed Halo. I'll go ahead. I'm gonna share a video on the channel during the show after I kind of tell everybody about it. But yeah, it's been just a fucking great time hanging out, catching up. You know, a lot of people come back around the holidays, are back in town, stuff like that. Hi, Noob, we love you. And so there's hey, say hi. There's a lot of excitement to be had this time of year to hang out. Hell yeah, hell yeah. So we're all here hanging out, gaming, you know, and just catching up, you know. So it's been pretty fantastic in that regard.
Good to be back, boys. Back in the meat space.
Thin Lizzie's on repeat. Let's go. The boys are indeed back in town. We're just gonna play that until our ears bleed.
Well, Travis, I would walk 500 miles for you. And then I would walk 500
more in
more.
the opposite direction.
Oh, be still my heart.
Just to be the man.
Yeah. Last night we played a couple hours Cursed Halo. We've been playing some obviously Halo Infinite, some Rainbow Six. People been playing some strategy games. What else have been going on?
There's actually another game that we've been playing you haven't talked about, and that's Halo Infinite, too. Yeah, I just want to make sure we're actively, you know, giving them credit. You know, that small little startup, you know, credit where it's due.
No, you have never heard of them.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Well, it's really cool that, you know, this company took the guy from Fortnite and made it into a video game.
I think that's pretty nice.
They created a massive mythology about the guy from Fortnite too, like insane amounts.
Yeah, very quickly too.
Yeah, like they wrote books. Brian, tell me
Here.
of these books.
Let's see this.
Oh, okay. So this is just gonna be an episode where Brian talks about Halo lore.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I mean, we haven't.
Hold on. No.
Emergency plug.
To be fair, we haven't had one in like a decade, so you know.
Penalty shots?
Let's talk about Halo today.
Oh, I thought we were talking about penalty shots. My bad.
Rob actually paid me to be here as this is a filler episode.
Yep.
And it's just when I talk.
Yep.
So, who wants to know about Borsteller's external thing, or Shadow of the Sundered Star?
Ryan jacked him off.
Damn.
Brian,
Wow.
Halo 4 is not that good.
That went
So now
That went south pretty quick.
Now that I've broken us out of that cycle, do you guys want to talk about maybe some stuff you decided to play at NetFest or anything good for your holidays?
Hey, Brian, what happens in
Hell
the
yeah.
Halo series books?
Oh, you know what? What's that one game where you're a bunch of babies and you try to kill the grandmother?
Wife?
Who's your daddy?
No.
There is a Who's Your Daddy game mode where you're trying to kill the father. All the babies are piling up against the father. So for people who don't know Who's Your Daddy, it's it started out as a 1v1, and if you're the baby, you're trying to get yourself killed by drinking bleach or putting yourself in the dishwasher or like freezing to death outside. But they rebuilt it in 2020 to support 4v4 mode.
Wait, that's actually a thing?
That is actually, I think we were playing it a couple nights ago. Andrade.
God.
Yeah, we're gonna play some more tonight. I think some more people bought. Yeah, it's legitimately $2.50 on Steam right now, and it is fucking hilarious. So the goal of the father is to pick up stuff that the baby might use to kill themselves, and then force feed them brute to heal them. So I was a really bad. I lost like 4 or 5 children
According to
before I got
this.
the hang of it. So.
Yeah,
Well, you know,
that's-
it's just really great that these educational games are out there, so that the younger generations are learning to, number one, not let their children eat batteries or drink bleach or literally anything, and then also apparently just to avoid going to the hospital at all. You just need to go to the fridge, take a lemon, and just shove it down the baby's throat. No problem.
Yeah. Also, not to put yourself in the microwave, the
dishwasher.
Oh, the dryer, the oven.
oh my God.
Yes,
Huh?
you can put yourself in the oven. You can put yourself in the dryer, and so many other things.
Is it, Travis? I don't know if we ever got the chance to try this. Is it possible to like suffocate yourself in the garage?
I don't know.
Try that. Experiment.
With
No, not in real life. I mean, that'll be me later when I lose the.
Game, not real life. What are you talking about, Ryan? What is this?
You said it was a smoking lounge. It's like there's a cloud.
Yeah, we're a cult now.
It's not the
Yep.
final smoking lounge.
Please don't smoke. Yeah. Please don't kill yourselves in the garage. I need that space reserved for me to kill myself after I potentially lose to Lance at the 1v1 later. No, not gonna happen. Not even close.
I know who I'm betting on.
I'm betting on Lance.
Yeah, I'm betting on Lance too. You're a dead man. You're dead to me.
I don't even know what you guys are playing. What are you guys playing?
This is the last thing I'm going to talk about with Halo. So Lance and I are doing a 1v1 SWAT in Halo Infinite, and that is all I'm going to talk about with Halo.
You heard it here first. The last thing he's going to talk about with Halo. The last thing he's ever going to talk about with Halo.
Well, little did you know, I am a liar. So.
After this point, Halo penalty shots. No.
Oh.
No.
Oh!
Dude, we be lit.
Ryan would be lit.
I'm just going to check myself into the hospital now and save ourselves.
Betty Ford Clinic.
So what else are we playing?
Can you bring back the penalty shots?
I've been talking about games. Are you guys talking
No,
about games?
we had a couple of
I
bad
talked
incidents
about
with that.
Rainbow Six. I talked about Who's Your Daddy. I talked about the Cursed Halo. I talked about.
Also
The
Halo.
suit jacks him off. You talked about the suit jacking him off.
All right.
So am I the one who's going to talk about all the games we've been playing, or does anybody else want to chime in?
Well, I
Shadow
haven't
Warrior
really
2.
get in on any games, so I'm waiting for you guys
What's
to
that,
do
Beach?
some more golf with friends.
I had to work late, Tom, and then I realized, oh shit, I just got the notification. I'm like, oh no, there's not live streaming and I'm at home. Crap.
Yeah, you were supposed to be here.
Yeah, because I mean, who the hell ever wants to miss this live stream?
Like, I even heard you were going to be here, so I was just like, oh, god damn it, I got to be there. And now all of a sudden, I totally brain farted. But anyway, I'm there in spirit.
Travis, what was that other
no.
game that we were... my bad. Sorry about that.
Patrick, Ben, and I got onto Shadow Warrior 2, which is apparently a sequel, and there's a third one coming out. It combines all the goodness of just a first-person shooter, all of the trash-talking, snide remarks of, like, a Duke Nukem, and you're a Yakuza fighting demons with oversized, excessive weapons. Oh, and also Borderlands, because you can put like ice, toxic, fire damage on your weapons. It's just a ridiculous shooter looter good time. And it's only $8.50 on Steam.
Nice. Travis, what was that one game we were playing where it's at like SWAT 5, basically? Ready, set, go? Ready or not. Yeah.
So it just hit early release in mid-December here. I picked up, just looked interesting. I like playing Siege. So it's like I like those tactical shooters that like, hey, headshots are headshots. Like you're just gonna get tapped.
As they should be.
This is like a cooperative game, or you have like either AI or you can play with friends. And basically, yeah, it's legitimately like the old TR SWAT series. It's kind of interesting. So you're prepping a mission and you bring your gear and everything, and you can issue commands to your squad. Checking mirrors under doors, checking traps, check how many hostiles or civilians are in a certain room, and then you can breach and clear. And you have to follow rules of engagement. So you'll get minus points if you shoot, unless somebody's pointing a gun at you. You can't shoot them. So it's very like kind of like the AI is a little janky. It's not quite there yet, but there's a mod I put on, made it a lot better. But overall it's visually the gunfire is really great. Like it feels like a really good solid bones, and the core gameplay is wow. Like I was like, there are very few games like I've gotten like winces like when I've gotten like shot in a game before. I'm like, oh, I died, that sucks. But this I'm like, oh my god, I'm getting shot at. I'm like, fucking take cover. Like it's the sound and the graphics and everything together just makes for a really interesting experience. So
it's very visceral too. I didn't get to play it that much, but yeah, it was pretty solid though. I don't know what you're talking about though. Like if Payday 2 taught me anything, like I could just pop off and I only lose like $25,000 for cleaner costs. Yeah, I don't see the problem here.
Basically, as you're going through and clearing rooms and stuff, like you'll tie up either the civilians or the suspects. And you have to tie up the evidence and stuff. And if you leave that stuff behind, you'll get deducted at the end. So you have to really try to do stuff it's a pretty realistic-ish kind of shooter.
What was that?
Yeah. So. And again, you can play it multiplayer, you play with friends, and otherwise they got a single player AI mode, and that was a good way to kind of learn it, kind of see what the AI does to clear rooms and stuff. So it's been interesting playing that the last 2 days. It's again just into early action. It's got very old. It's it's only been out for half a month, and it's got 13,000. It's overwhelmingly positive reviews. So it's all right, it looks like they're going to be pretty good for mod support and stuff. So it'll be interesting.
Well, awesome.
Did anybody else pick up Aliens Fireteam Elite?
I'm off.
Did not.
No.
Boo.
Once the computer gets moved into the bedroom and I can play a lot easier, I will be playing a lot more on the computer. My cats don't lie.
You should be amazed that nobody said anything about that. Once the computer is moved into the bedroom.
Oddly quiet. Rob?
I'll be starting my OnlyFans account.
Oh yeah, all that up kilt.
Oops.
You know what? So, I mean, I'm already showing you.
All lit up.
I didn't hide it. Lance is protecting it. And okay, he hasn't called it it. He's called it her, which is weird. Okay, I'm gonna read off this conversation because I've got the receipts. Before Lance showed up at NetFest,
staring at that camera, there we go.
On Sunday, I was like, Lance had messaged me, and he is asking some questions, and he's like, oh, I've got something for the raffle, and I say, if it's not a body pillow, don't bother coming. And he responds almost immediately, don't tempt me, LOL, I will do it. And then a half hour later, message me, this is your fault. Dude shows up with an anime body pillow for the raffle. It's upstairs behind the table, Pops. You should go.
It's also lightly used, as I've been told. Excuse me, like new.
Like new. That's totally good.
So the idea is it doesn't get used anymore before it's given away? You don't want any more use before it's given away.
Well, it's not as pure as the driven snow anymore since it was with Lance, so...
There's 47 tickets in there, right?
So yeah, we during that
Nobody said anything about that.
I have
It's
no
like-
comment.
No, not touching that. Just like that body pillow.
Oh, I'm getting that fucking.
Oh, it said they're holding it up.
I might touch it.
Wait. Let me get full screen there. Oh, thank God I'm loud because I didn't have my mic on.
You know, I love how Mikey was very. He just looked very distraught to be there as well. I would be if I were upstairs sitting next to him.
Everybody hide your faces. You can't be seen in the same.
He's like, I didn't mean to be next to
It's
that.
Asuna, so that's at least something.
I have
So
a
I didn't
theory.
know that
that
I'm gonna see how many cameras we
There's a
can-
foot pedal
we can
that Alt F4s or Alt tabs.
Wait.
Oh, I thought
There
you
we
were saying
go.
it was an emergency button.
So yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing
And I
that
had three.
actually happened.
I gotta stop buying those games for him every year.
Yeah, this is partially your fault.
It is.
Yeah.
Actually, it's all my fault.
Guys, I think we need
Yeah,
to
look.
don't stop stopping.
That guy's fault.
Wait, Travis, you just ruined the whole view. We were doing the three views.
I don't like
we did
this.
a three-sided
Too many
Brian.
eyes on me.
That's all right.
Oh wait,
We had-
we're doing Brian.
Yeah,
Cam?
we had a Brian cam going. 'cause
Remember
you had
angle.
him in the background, and I had him in the background. There we go.
Now you can create
There we
full
go.
3D model of
The
Brian.
That's
Brian
right.
metaverse.
So you can make a Brian
Extended
Love
universe.
doll,
Take that, Peter Porker.
and you only have to pay guys, games, and beer like $1. That's the impressive part. I mean,
We've got
that is a good
we've got
deal.
a fourth one now too.
You're signing
Oh,
me
yeah.
up for royalties already. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't read your contract. That was your mistake. You were young. You were foolish. You learned.
This is an at-will employment state. I quit.
Yeah, you signed it on that day you were shaving your legs.
That's haunting.
Yeah.
Fun me, Rob.
You're going way back for that one.
Yeah, right.
Speaking of games that I've been playing a little bit of, I've got one I actually I need to install it on my
Wait.
computer here. But have you all heard of Yuppie Psycho?
No, I have not.
I've seen the movie.
So Yuppie Psycho, it's like this. It's kind of like a isometric, or not necessarily isometric, but pretty close to isometric or top-down. Yeah, top-down. Thank you. Like horror-esque kind of game. I've put like 4 hours into it so far, but I've really enjoyed it. Like it's basically
Yeah, stare
like
in the camera then.
the cosmic horror of Rick and Morty meets Office Space. It's kind of interesting. I've rather enjoyed it. And the aesthetic is like really great. It's like dystopian 90s with like cyberpunk themes to it. It's pretty cool.
I don't care. I just sat down. I was like,
Do you get to play as Christian Bale?
Unfortunately, no. I don't get to compare business cards.
Failed.
Yeah, it's a shame. That'll be in the next DLC though.
Look for only $49.95.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes. Games as a service, ladies and gentlemen.
Actually, if you get an anus pass, it will. You'll be able to get it possibly on the timeline as it unlocks. But you gotta buy your anus pass on time.
Look, I mean, the pass will only be available for 150 days, and when they actually do put that into games as a service, the monetization of it and the leveling up is going to be so terrible that some people are going to be forced to spend over $200 to rank up in a single evening, so they can get every cosmetic for Yuppie Psycho and no other game whatsoever.
It doesn't. Oh, so he's trying to break the rules here that he said he wouldn't do by putting a hypothetical situation, which he actually did. I'm not even gonna talk about the game because he can't bring it up. So
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm talking about
I'm gonna
what
say
could
that
happen.
Brian might have bought a battle pass the first day it came out for a specific game that he enjoys playing, and just decided to spend just shy of $200.
Wow, that sounds like a lot.
To be fair, but this person also might be experiencing regret because we're catching up to him and almost finishing it by actually playing the game.
I would also like to point out that this purely hypothetical game that shall go nameless had a really busted progression system, and that is all I have to say.
It was busted, so he's like, "Oh, let me open my wallet to fix it."
Yeah. Shit, you're right.
For only $200, only even you can save this game.
Cue the Sarah, yeah, sure, look, Sarah McLaughlin there.
Oh no,
You know-
I'm Sally's just.
Like I said, I'm just trying to support a small indie developer who has put out just a darling of a game that is being so widely well received. You know,
If you say so.
Oh man, we need to get him a John 117 body pillow.
Yeah.
I am going to Amazon right now.
be right back.
So,
To be fair, I did buy him Halo pillows.
Okay.
So that's good.
I would like to point out that Link is an enabler, and anything that he says otherwise, yeah, he's a liar.
I'm not a liar. I am an enabler, but I'm not a liar.
I did drool on it. Ignore the stains. That's just drool.
that is a finely crafted pillow, sir.
It's already stained.
Thank you. It's drool. Yeah, I'm such a deep sleeper. I drool
Happens.
from my downstairs mouth.
So it just dawned on me with the assembled cast that we have here, I could ask this question. I want to get an Oculus. Like, budget is flexible. Like, which ones are good? Which ones are reliable? Go.
The Valve Index. If I had to choose between the various versions of Oculus, I would go with the Valve Index.
Okay, show your work.
No.
I'm just hoping.
I would
that-
say those who have
honestly-
the Quest 2 are very happy with the Quest 2, right?
Yeah, I'm
but-
just waiting for hopefully deals to go on after people have to resell them or return them for Christmas, so I can hopefully get one for cheap.
Is there any upgrades on the Valve Index that is, or sorry, is there anything on the Valve Index that is better than the Quest 2 or vice versa?
There are two things that I find better about the Valve Index. Number one is finger control, like individual finger control there. So it's like really great for, for games like Half-Life Alyx, which was obviously built for the Index and so on and so forth, but you can still play it on the, without that kind of fidelity with it. The other issue, and really my bigger issue, it just comes down to Facebook having access to this insane amount of data on people. That's truly like my biggest issue with it. Like objectively speaking, yes, the Quest 2 I've heard phenomenal things about. I know it's really great. If I had to choose between the lesser of two evils, I'm gonna go with Valve, which
I wouldn't. I wouldn't doubt if the Quest 2 is recording everything with those front cameras in your house and recording it.
I didn't even realize that the Quest 2 had the cameras on the front, but it makes sense because it has to be integrated in there because you don't have the towers, right?
Yeah, I frequently masturbate in front of my Quest 2, and I do that.
So big.
I do that just so.
Look, I get
Just
it.
so they'll get
I
that
get it.
data.
So
It's the
you're
only way-
watching. So you're watching FBI agent gets grossed out.
Yeah, I mean, how else do you steer them away from you? Look, a game recognized game, Rob. I'm with you.
Yeah, I mean, I what? Oh, yeah. Sometimes I dressed up as. Forget it. I'm not gonna say that.
Well, no, please go on.
No. I'm done. I'm done with anything I say past this point.
Oh God.
I'd like to point out that Travis is looking at Spartan 3. It appears to be Spartan 3 body pillows.
Look, if you find a Spartan 1337 body pillow, I'm all in on that.
That is non-canonical. I don't want it. I'll burn it.
That's
immediately.
totally canonical. I have looked it up. It's absolutely canonical. Spartan 1337 is the ultimate.
Maybe canonical off your Wattpad fan fiction. Noob would buy that NFT.
I do not really understand why there isn't like a Spartan 1337 DLC. Like, why isn't that on the timeline? That needs to be there.
Does it though?
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
it does.
but does it though? No, it really doesn't. We don't talk about
Quite
Halo.
possibly the best Halo that was ever done. To be honest, I mean,
Yeah.
Outside the
I
aim,
see what you're saying there.
it has a better storyline than.
Yeah.
Halo Wars, right?
Yeah.
Well, you shut your mouth. Halo Wars is a national treasure. I will come over there and beat the stupid out of your head.
I actually like Halo
love you.
Wars, so I can't talk.
I love you.
I finished.
Halo Wars 2 was even better.
Yep. Mechanically, can't stress this enough. Like mechanically, it is fucking sound as hell. Like it's
Quiet about it.
really
Oh
good.
no, no,
You're
I'm not.
raging.
I think the matchmaking is quite good.
Imagination, I'm not really here.
Finally got my first Xbox from my brother-in-law.
Yeah, no,
Congratulations.
Is it a classic? The Xbox
Yeah,
Classic.
it's the original. I'd never had one, so he mailed me one. He mailed me one for Christmas. I was
That's
like, damn,
nice.
thanks.
need that kind of power.
You know what game I
So
Even
I-
if you want to keep it relatively stock, they're really, really easy to soft mod, and like you can do lots of cool stuff with those. I love the OG Xboxes for that. Soft modding.
Yeah.
They're great boxes to soft mod. Pops, you know. You're just looking at me like like 20 soft modded Xboxes. Because they're great. They're great systems.
this is so weird right now. I'm seeing Tom in 3 different videos at 4 different angles.
Yeah, need space and virtual space are colliding.
He's not
The
real.
internet's not ready for
There
it.
we
go.
It's gonna eventually implode on
Welcome to
itself.
my virtual Tom.
No, we don't need virtual.
We are the metaverse.
I'm just a disembodied
That's true.
No, that's me.
Look, I just want to say thank you to everybody here for enabling me to have the greatest Christmas gift of all. Not only having all of you here, but to have an entire podcast dedicated to talking about Halo.
Edit.
Oh!
Oh no, I got that drink.
Yeah. That said, I think that I think matchmaking in Halo has been generally good. I've only had a couple of games where I felt like it was a blowout.
I agree. At Infinite,
Yeah,
seems
it's
really
been pretty good. It's been
Big
pretty
Team
good.
Battle would love to differ.
But that
All right, so there are these people that kind of ruin matchmaking, and they're on YouTube, they're on Twitch. You can watch them, and what they do is they derank themselves on purpose so they look better when they're on YouTube or Twitch, and those people are garbage. They're absolute garbage. I'm not a great player at Halo, but I'm better than any motherfucker who's better than me and can't play like a man against people who they're evenly matched with. And I hate that. They will constantly derank themselves so that they can look better
when they're playing.
They can look better when they're playing, and I hate it. I've seen them actually admit to it, and they talk about, I'm not getting a 2.0 KD. And it's a bunch of bullshit. Now, by the way, my Halo KD isn't amazing. It's probably a little bit over 1. But on Call of Duty, it's like 1. Well, on World War II, it's like 1.67, and I fucking earned that. I fought every goddamn battle the way it's supposed to be fought against the hardest people I could face. There were people who would blow me away. Yeah. That happens. I mean, that happens. You will meet somebody who's better than you, but I actually worked for that. That's very unlike a person. Would I feel proud of myself if I derank myself so I could feel better about what my KD was?
Noobs, yeah.
No, and the thing is, you could say the same thing about people that are using aimbots too.
Yeah,
like
that's
trust me,
garbage.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, it's interesting though. There's something that you said there that really stands out to me. Is the fact that you can actually find that data in any Call of Duty game, but you can't find that data easily for like aggregate averages for your KD or total kills, total deaths. So
Yeah,
you
I
can
mean,
only find it for post game.
You know, Halo's kind of concerned with you having fun with the game.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Or not spending money.
Don't do it. Don't you touch that button.
I have to.
We're trying to see how long before Brian spends $20 on Mr. Chief.
I am not going to be. I am going to say Brian Rebhan of Sound, Mind, and Body, do solemnly swear that I am not going to buy or spend $20 on a Mr. Chief emblem
Guys, you did say that he was a liar
on
earlier.
Day of the Lord, December 28th at 6:46 p.m. Central. Hold me to it, please.
All
I
right.
have real problems. What?
Mhm.
Can the video game series die now?
Never.
It's in the game.
That was 10 out of 10, Tyler.
Let me just. Oh.
Sure enough, look. John Madden died. Yeah.
Is Zombie Madden going to fall asleep during halftime?
In a podcast with a couple of friends. Yeah.
Well, the team at
All
the end of
right.
the game with the most points wins the game, right?
At least you.
It's like
Two follow-ups there. At least John Madden showed up sober as opposed to Harry Carey. Number two, imagine if Harry Carey was the announcer for the MLB The Show games, because I would play the shit out of that. I want to hear stories about how Harry Carey woke up drunk as shit in Buckingham Fountain in downtown Chicago. Over and over again. Damn, you right. Man, that is
Crazy.
line of the night right there. That's a good one.
The baseball announcers need way more time to like fill in the gaps, so probably the drinking has a little bit more
that would have been
happening.
Bob Euchre has been a consummate professional since, I don't know, the dawn of man. As far as I'm aware, he's not showing up drunk off his rear end. So
Only in Major League.
He'll talk about a bratwurst for 30 minutes, so.
Hey, I have no problems with that.
The problem with the MLB is it's boring as fuck. They're way too good at the game. What you really need to do is promote the bar leagues to the professional level, because I would way rather watch a bar league game. They are way more fun to watch than than an MLB game. It is way. Oh, come on, man. And it's Dave Johnson. He's on the first, and Bill's hitting, and he hits it. And oh, he threw up. What the hell? Oh my God! They're awful. Dave just slipped on his own vomit. He's stuck between home and first. I don't know what he's gonna do. Can he get up? Can he get?
Oh, he slipped his vomit again.
Has Dave run yet? Wait, Dave has not run yet, and Bill is stuck between first and home. This would be a good game. This is what I want to see. It's why the XFL pissed me off. They were a sad. XFL was finally the chance for me to love football, and they freaking squandered it. They didn't
I
do
agree with you on all
enough.
counts.
Seriously, this podcast is.
They squandered it. The XFL squandered their chance. Wouldn't it have been the best if the XFL, if the first thing, look, man, the ball's on the 20-yard line, right? They're losing their ass, right? I don't even know what XFL teams are named. I don't know, the Cleveland Spikes, whatever.
The Canadian
all of a
Roosters.
sudden, Lou, that's a good name for an XFL guy, pulls his freaking pickup truck off.
Classic Lou.
Typical Lou.
And rams right into the quarterback on the 20 with his pickup truck. Now, see, that is what the XFL could have been. Mother effers with baseball bats.
So it just sounds like you wanted pro wrestling meets National Football League.
Absolutely, which is what they were going for, and it never happened. I want some chairs thrown on the field.
How about
Screw it, I don't even want to know what ball it is.
how about the Mutant Football League?
Okay, where they all keep bringing
I've heard of that, but I don't know a lot about it. What about the Mutant Football League?
Mutant Football League was a great game that came out for
I agree.
Sega in like '93.
That's right.
No, there was a remake of it. Didn't we interview
Yeah, we interviewed
Yeah.
Tim Kitzrow.
Yeah, he was like awesome. By the way,
They also did the Mutant Hockey League too.
But a good Kitzrow story, by the way, is it was Guys Games and Beer Night. We had done an interview with him earlier in the night, and he stops by me and just talks to me for a while and has a beer, and then has a couple more drinks. We're talking, right? So then I went up to Tom, and I said, "Hey, he stopped by, even said hi to me." Really? That's funny. He had a couple beers with me too, and then pretty much everybody on the Guys Games and Beer team, he had a drink with. That man had tore his way through some serious beer that night.
Oh God, yes.
He is awesome, by the way. Really really a great guy.
Dude,
Yeah.
we're breaking out all sorts of
Is
shit.
he the Harry Carey of video game developers?
Pretty much. He's not a video game developer. He's an announcer. He's a proper announcer.
He's a proper announcer, man. He just
Yeah.
got the voice for it. And again, we tore it up at this last MGC too. We were doing hard liquor this time. All the MK people and him, we were all sitting in a circle, and I was just breaking out every hard liquor I had, and I had a lot of hard liquor. We went through we finished like 3 bottles of hard liquor.
That was a very fun night. I mean,
That's amazing.
So those of you who have never gone to,
like, let's just go to these guys over here. Like,
we got alcohol and beer. All right, Rob. We probably should wrap this mess up.
I guess whatever.
Yeah, again, this
I've been having
podcast
fun.
is everything. Like, what more do you need?
Yeah, this did have everything in it.
We did kind of touch on everything tonight.
Well, we touched everything anyway. There it went.
I just want to say thank you yet again for showing me that some things never should change, and the derailing conversations that I feel like inevitably I'm the one that starts. I'm so glad I'm here.
I cannot even remember what the hell we were supposed to talk about tonight.
Yeah, well, that's again.
Travis and I tried.
Well,
we talked about 2 different games that we've played. Ready, set. I was going to say Ready, Set, Go, but it's Ready or Not and Yuppie Psycho.
It happened to
And then
me
everybody
so
started
many.
making fun of me about Halo.
Look, this is me when I started this show. This is me when I started this show 9 years ago. Okay, this is me. I'm the peak, right? And this is me now. I'm just a foothill. You guys have worn the shit out of me. I don't even bother with show notes anymore. I'm just like, fuck it, I'm done. I am just gonna sit here and drink.
Don't put this on me. I haven't been on the show in fucking ever.
It's a better show for it, I think.
I love you, Rob. But you're dead to me now.
All right.
I haven't been on the show in forever either.
It's the Halo Show.
Oh, thank you.
Everybody,
Guys, games, and
welcome
Halo.
to the Halo Show.
I'm not even part of it.
The Halo Show.
You will always be part of it.
We all love the Halo Show. What's really funny is I can't tell the difference between my Discord window and my XSplit window. This episode, as always, is brought to you by XSplit. XSplit, sometimes it works.
We out?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can't hear it here, you know. No. Huh?
I was watching it. I stepped on pretty good.